Hi, friends. Welcome to this general tarot card reading. If this video resonates, then it resonates. And I'm glad. If it doesn't resonate, then it just doesn't resonate. Before I start this reading, I just want to say that I am not very skilled when it comes to tarot. I'm actually still practicing, which is why I've decided to do this video because I really want to practice using my intuition more and trusting tarot and learning tarot. So, if you are a expert at tarot reading, please be patient with me. Please be nice, okay? I don't need that hateful shit, okay? Um I was gonna say something else, but then I forgot. If you guys hear background noises, I'm so sorry. For some reason, they're just doing construction. They've been doing construction for like years now. But anyways, we're just gonna figure out what we got going on. We got the vibes. What are the vibes? You know what I'm saying? So again, if this video resonates, then I'm glad. I'm happy. Thank you. If it doesn't resonate, then it just doesn't resonate. So I'm gonna do one more shuffle and then we'll get started here. I will be using my intuition for this reading. So I will be looking at like the symbolism and stuff when it comes to like reading the cards and getting the energy. I've noticed whenever I read tarot, I tend to struggle at the beginning, but the more cards I have out, the more I can give a accurate, proficient reading. So, but let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. I look a little bloated. That's fine. That is okay. Let's do this. All right. All right, spirit guides of my highest good. Alrighty, universe, God, what messages do we have for the collective today? What messages do we have for the collective today? What messages do we have for the collective today? Some of you are a bit closed off, huh? Like, I'm not getting any cards. Okay, I'll just go ahead and start pulling. We have the Knight of Swords, fuckboy energy. Who is being a fuckboy? That is the real question. It's either you or another person. I don't really see this as like a love reading. I don't think that's what's the energy that I'm feeling off for some reason. So if you're here for a love reading, if you're here for a love reading, I don't think that's gonna be it. But I feel like you're dealing with someone who might be problematic, or maybe you're problematic. Who knows? Someone here definitely has like some sort of intention of wanting to stir something up. Maybe it has to do with work, or maybe it is a love situation. Who knows? But I'll get more answers once I pull another card. Someone here is definitely ready to do something. They've been thinking about this for a while too. They've been thinking about this for a while. Usually swords, because swords usually talk about like intentions and stuff. And from this card, you can see all like the flowers and like the horse is getting ready to take off and the trees. So I thought of it as more of just like they've been thinking about this for a hot minute now. They've been thinking about this intention, and they're in this position. They're in this position. I can't say that word. They're just ready to go for it. So this could be you, or this could be anybody. But we'll get more detail here. Oh, Ace of Swords. Yeah. So, um, so there, it's you or another person is definitely wanting to have this. Maybe it's a confrontation. Maybe it's more of just like an action. If it was an action, it would be Ace of Wands, because Ace of Wands usually deals with fire, and fire deals with action. But since this is more of a sword, of course, intentions. So I wonder if this person or you have some sort of problem that you want to face because it's bothering you for a really long time, and you're kind of over it. You're just like, I really would like to just do it, and so I'm gonna fucking do it. Okay. Maybe you have a problem with someone at work where you're just like, I don't like this person, and I'm tired of this person, and I've been way too patient, and I really want to attack. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. We have the Eight of Wands. So there's definitely some sort of confrontation happening here. There's definitely some sort of communication that's been happening right now where you want to bring light to the situation. I definitely do think this is more of a work situation. I don't really see anything about love. If it is about love, there's definitely this fuckboy energy here, and either you or that fuckboy, you or that other person are like kind of getting tired of, the silly little games. Sorry, I can't talk today. The silly little games, and it's to a point where just like, you know what, like, I'm just gonna say something. I'm gonna say something because it's pissing me off, and like, I want to confront. I want to confront all of the things that I know, all of the things that I've seen, all of the things that I've heard, and I just want to bring light to it. I just want to bring light to the situation. Because notice how like there's clouds and there's the sun. That's how I see it. Is more of just like you want to bring light to the situation. Be careful though, because sometimes when you want to talk, whenever you want to confront something, things can go really bad too, Things can go left and not right. I think my advice is I think you should just be patient, just wait a little bit more before you start. Because there's always going to be a consequence to everything, Patience. I keep hearing patience. I feel like you should be patient. Even though, this is a good card. Even though this is a good card, I just recommend just being more patient when it comes to confronting. I think there needs to be more space involved as well. But we'll go ahead and keep figuring out what's going on, and then we can do a quick little recap. What's that? There's this one song from Ariana Grande. It's like True Story, right? This is a true story about all the lies You fantasize about you and I. That's what I keep replaying in my head. I hope I don't get copyright. Is that a thing? Let's see. We have the chariot. See, what did I just fucking say? I feel like if you are going to confront, definitely give it some time, because with the chariot, I see it more as like slow moving. I see it more as of like slow movement. The chariot can also mean it could be, a bit rocky, because obviously, I don't know if you can see, but like this person is on a cart, a chariot, I think. Duh, it says chariot. And it's moving really slow. It's progressing, but it's moving really, really slow. And sometimes when it moves really slow, depending on how smooth the road is, it can be either rocky, or there can be lots of like construction work that's happening. So in order to get to the end of this, in order to get that communication that you want, to bring light into this communication, you're gonna have to like wait just a little bit. I feel like you should wait just a little bit, because things can go wrong. Things can go wrong. I don't know why, but like I also feel like you should observe what's going on. I don't know if you can tell, but she's like also like looking around. So I feel like you go and communicate, before you go and communicate and say your intentions, I think you should definitely just wait just a little bit more and observe what's going on. Because there's two sides of the story. There's always two sides of the story. But we'll get some more here. We'll pull one more card. Let's see what I can get with one more card. If I make sense, please let me know. If I don't make sense, please also let me know. I tend to have like the speech disfluency for some reason. I don't know why. I also feel like whenever I talk, I feel like I don't make any sense. This is a true story about all the lies you fantasize about you and I. I just want one card. I should probably look up Ace of Swords more. We have the Three of Wands. Interesting. So with the Three of Wands is kind of like a really good card, only because, oh, it's a little windy outside. With the Three of Wands, it usually talks about pursuing your actions, but also thinking about what the next step is while pursuing your actions. So how I see this right now is more of just like, I think you or the other person should think ahead before you consider this, because although it can go pretty well, this other person or you might be defensive. And sometimes when defense comes during a confrontation or during an argument, it can go really bad. So I feel like these cards are lining up to what I kind of been saying, where as if there's this energy where you or the other person are like really tired of. Either this could be shit talking, or this can be drama at work, or this can be someone that you know personally, or this could be within yourself as well too, where you're like, I'm kind of over. I just popped a bone. My bones popped. Sorry. Um, you're just sorry. You're just kind of tired of taking everyone's shit, and you're kind of like over it. You're over taking everybody's like shit basically, and you're like, I'm done so many things for this person, or yeah, I've done so many things for this person, and I'm kind of getting tired of it, and I feel like I'm not getting that in return, so I'm going to say something. I'm gonna say something so I can bring light into the situation, and I'm gonna do it as fast as I can, and I'm gonna like say it immediately because I know I can get to the end goal. I also feel like you're either that type of person that's like, I don't really care what the consequences are. I will take that consequence. I'll take that consequence and I'll just ride the wave until I reach my end goal. Let me pull out one more card and then we'll go ahead and do a recap. Lana Del Rey's Just Right. Just Right. You might have a Just Right tattoo on you. I don't know. I thought about getting that tattoo. I want tattoos, period. Like this video if you want more tattoos. Just right. We have the Hermit. Interesting. So remember what I said to like take things slow before you confront? I think you should definitely do that. I think this is definitely not. Maybe that it is a love reading. You're just confronting somebody about some shit, okay? But with the Hermit, I feel like before you confront, you need answers first. You need to deep dive. You need to be an FBI. You need to just observe everything before you confront, because things can get really, really nasty. Although you do have the Three of Wands, I personally think it's going to be successful regardless. I think you still should probably think a little bit. I think you should tone it down just a notch. Slow down. I keep hearing, like, it's all going to go in your favor as long as if you just keep observing, keep 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 what keep keeping tabs, basically. Like, look for the answers first before you confront. Look for proof, basically, before you confront. I could also feel like this could also be more of a healing moment too, where after you're done with this particular situation, I think you're going to be um, healing. Healing. This might be a lesson. This might be a lesson that you might have to go through. Maybe it's something that you probably have done before, or this is something totally different, like totally new that you haven't really experienced it, and you're getting really, really tired of it. And so you want that fast communication. You want to know, you're just like, you know what, I have boundaries and I need people to meet them, basically. And you're kind of getting tired of being that punching bag, so you're just like, I need to say something. But yeah, I think that's all I have. Let me pull one more card. Let me just pull one more card, and that'll be it, the end of this video. Oh, Six of Pentacles. Resources. Okay. So, limited resources, but also a good card too. So you're definitely going to find some stability. I feel like you're definitely going to be looking at the pros and cons of like, okay, now that I've confronted this person or confronted this thing, now I get to figure out what really is true to me, what values that I have that is true to me, or what new values that I have found out recently that I should keep within myself, that I should start doing for myself, that I should start using for myself. Getting even. I don't know. Getting even. Because, like, usually with the Six of Pentacles, even though the Six of Pentacles usually talk about like resources, it could be limited resources or it can be a lot of resources depending on like the energy of the card or the reading. But this person has like a scale, and then it has like the money coming down, and everyone's just like, oh my god, give me some. I feel like you're gonna definitely maybe help some people out with the situation. Maybe some people probably have the same situation that you're probably going through, and you're just like, I actually went through that myself, and you're gonna be a really good mentor for that. But yeah, I think that's all I have. I think I'm gonna end it here. So recap. Okay, recap. Knight of Swords. There is this energy of, I am tired, and I'm tired. I'm tired of this person, or I'm tired of this coworker. I'm tired of whatever's happening in my life, because I feel like I've taken so much shit, and I have this intention of just like, I don't want to do that anymore. So we're going to go for it. We're going to go for it. We're going to confront. We're going to do this. I want to bring light into the situation because I'm tired. Which is good, right? Which is great. However, before you confront whatever you're dealing with, take things slow, okay? Observe, think, is this a good idea or is this a bad idea? What are the outcomes that can possibly happen? Because things can go good, things can go great, things can go really bad, things can go left, right? So take consideration before you do things, before you start acting a certain way, because at the end you get to finally realize what's true to you, what's true to other people, what is real, what is not real, right? So that is it for this reading. I hope you have a wonderful day. If you are watching this video and if this video resonates, please let me know. I am excited to hear what everyone thinks. Please be nice to me, please. And yeah. Oh, my gold chain. See, I also want to try and look cute for y'all, okay? So anyway, thank you again for watching if you made it this far, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.